Now, before we realistically get deep into the details of this video, I guess I should. Before we do this, guys, I just want to say that, yes, I understand Liverpool, they're going to take the points no matter what, but this is a travesty. It makes no sense how Mane got that penalty. If you guys can understand how I'm trying to word that, this game should have ended 1-1. That's what I'm trying to say. I think Leicester deserved a draw in this contest. Now, I know Liverpool fans are going to absolutely hate me. They're going to dislike this video. They're going to go in my comment section. They're going to skew all in it. By the way, I absolutely love the African contingent of Senegal and their support of Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane flopped. He 100% flopped. You cannot tell me a grown man when barely touched in the back of the shin, which albeit Albrighton, yes, did contact him. He did what would be, I think it was like shin to like the back of his calf contact, but as he's touching him, he's pulling away, so you can tell there's not really enough forward momentum to send Mane over on his stomach, and that's why I'm saying it does not make sense that that's a penalty at all. I'm not going to be, some outrageous or obnoxious fans screaming that it's not a penalty because of this, X, Y, and Z. I'm simply trying to say to you guys, it doesn't make sense how the sort of fall that Sadio Mane had with the penalty. I call it simulation. Essentially, that's the word for it. It's the word people use for Harry Kane because he'll get a bit of contact in the box and he'll throw himself to the ground for it. And as much as he claims he doesn't dive, he does. He does. Yeah, I mean, and as a striker, mentality-wise, you're going to think to dive as well because most times VAR is going to support you when people see that contact. However, I do not agree in the slightest bit with the VAR rule, with the referee rule in general in this one. And you can tell in the 94th minute, the last minute of the game, that's what Sadio Mane was going for. I mean, when it comes down to it, I think referees... I know it's not based on VAR or based on the referees themselves, but you have to think of the scenario. Like, of course you're going to simulate yourself going down, or not even simulate yourself. You're going to want to go down because it can get your team 3 points. I mean, that's the difference between 1 point, 3 points. There's the difference between an unbeaten run in the Premier League of all of them being wins, a winning streak going on, and a draw against Leicester, who I thought were much the better side in the second half. I thought Liverpool, while they did control possession, I thought Leicester with James Maddison, by the way, James Maddison leaving the game was the best thing that could have happened to Liverpool. Brendan Rodgers did an absolute idiotic move, managerial tactic-wise, by bringing in Jose Perez and Choudhury instead of keeping on James Maddison, because James Maddison was probably the only person picking apart Liverpool left, right, and center. By the way, guys, James Maddison is going to be arguably one of the transfer steals of this next 5 years. I mean, he's going to cost Manchester United, if that's where he ends up going, probably nearly $100 million. I mean, or euros, I guess, because he's amazing. He's actually amazing. I mean, he's a revelation at center attacking mid. It's like not a rebirth necessarily of the cam position in the Premier League, but he is one of those few players left that can straight up just ball out from the number 10 role. He is a pure number 10, and he was picking apart Liverpool. If it wasn't for Fabinho and Wijnaldum consistently fouling him, I think he could have had 2 goals in this one. I think him having Vardy up front really, really helps because Vardy does so much in movement, and as well, I just think Tielemans has sort of helped him push him forward. But I'm getting a little sidetracked with my hype up of James Maddison. James Maddison's goal I thought was fantastic. I actually thought when he shot it, I thought it was Vardy that was the one that was shooting. But yeah, Maddison's goal was very, very good. The Liverpool were good. I mean, Liverpool, they deserved, Liverpool didn't deserve to lose by any means. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, that Liverpool, should face this or this or this because of the result. I think Liverpool did deserve at least a draw. I thought that was very, very fair of them. But the fact that it ended up 2-1 in all sense of fairness in the VAR or what the VAR was supposed to bring to the Premier League, I did not agree with it. I thought that it looked, and I'm gonna get slated for saying this, rigged, and it looked not rigged necessarily for Liverpool, but the VAR system, the review took like 30 seconds, and I'd want to see more angles of that tackle because I don't think Albrighton necessarily went too deep into it, but Obviously, guys, the results are the results. Liverpool end up 2-1 winners. Sadio Mane drawing the penalty. James Milner scoring it once again. So I think the record still stands that in games that Milner has scored, Liverpool haven't lost. I'm not sure if that record still stands. I just remember that being such a huge, huge deal. But I think Leicester were an amazing side in this game. And I think Leicester, realistically, guys, showed that they do probably belong in the conversation of the top 6 in the Premier League this season. I mean, they are the real deal. Brendan Rodgers has them playing some amazing football. It's a bring back of the 4-2-3-1. It's what Claude Puel wanted to do, but didn't have the right mentality to do it. He didn't have Tielemans, essentially, is the piece that was missing. But this Leicester squad looked insanely good. They went to Anfield. They played so goddamn well. They looked like they were finally going to steal some points off of Liverpool. The first team to do it all season. And a penalty took that away from them in the 94th minute. Obviously, you guys are going to hate me for this down in the comments below. So please, just let me have it. Let me have it. Tell me all your spicy takes. Let me know how stupid you think I am. Let me know, all the American cliches, etc. Drop those down in the comments below. But I'm gonna stick by this opinion. I mean, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And peace.